the first to teach a rapture followed by a tribulation followed by a literal millennium in that order and in that system was Darby, followed by Schofield in the 1800s. Now, the second you say that 1948 is the subject of biblical prophecy, you've moved to a much more recent understanding, which I label pop dispensationalism, pretty much founded by Hal Lindsey. And he's the one who wrote, 88 Reasons Why the World Will End in 1988, because he properly understood the generation to be 40 years, like 40 years in the wilderness. And since 1948 was the subject of Bible prophecy, according to him, 1988 was the end. And then people started saying, well, a generation's more like 70 years. And they quote the Psalms, like what Moses says, to make that understanding. But then 70 years came and went. So the idea of the generation keeps stretching and stretching. And I think this is one of the reasons why, outside certain circles, the pre-trib rapture doctrine is kind of going by the wayside, because if they insist on this particular view of dispensationalism, the generation just keeps getting longer and longer and longer, and even beyond, like, you'd have to go back to, like, the lifespan of Adam or someone like that, and it would be even 1,000 years. But that doesn't preach as well that the world will end like 1,000 years from now, possibly. The nation you're talking about in 1948 wasn't founded in a single day, but we know that the church was on the day of Pentecost.